Hello and welcome to another video of Chubby McMuffin. Today I'll be doing another film review. This is film review 9 and I'll be doing a cult film, and it's a really good film. It's a thriller and it's German, and I've seen several, and it's a really good German film. So yeah. Lola Run. A really good film that was made in '98, directed by Tykwer, or whatever, and it was a really good film that people should watch, because, like I said in my other video, cult films are really good, and they're always better than the ones that are pushed. And so first of all, this was the first film I've ever seen in a different language, so it's a bit different for me, but I'm very good at looking at subtitles, so it was good. The soundtrack was really good, and the intro was just strange. You know, it's this guy talking about football, security guy, and he kicks in the air, and it drops down, and then she's running a cartoon form, and that was just strange. It's like, what the fuck? So it's starring Franka, Potente, and Moritz Bleibtreu. The language is German. The budget cost $1.75 million. The box office was $22.879,455 million. So it did well for a film. It starts off where the film begins receiving a phone call from a distraught boyfriend, Manni. Manni is a small-time criminal, and during an important job collecting 100,000 marks, he relied on Lola to take him and money to his boss, Ronnie. Lola's motor was stolen on her journey, and Manni left money on a train where a homeless man picked it up, and he was mad about that. And now she has something to do about it, so she goes to her dad. She thinks through her mind, who is she going to think? And so she goes to her dad. And then her dad has his girlfriend who has nightmares, and she can't sleep because she's afraid of the dark. And then Lola comes in, Lola, and they just had an argument. He needs 100,000 marks, or her boyfriend will die. And so then there was an argument, and she gets the money, but then she gets shot. And then she wakes up in bed with her boyfriend. She's asking him if she loves him. Now, that was a confusing conversation. And so then, of course, at the beginning, there was when they were in a supermarket, they collect like 200,000 marks a day. So why not steal the half? But then she gets shot by a policeman accidentally. Then she wakes up again, which I found was just how is that even possible? Why is it like that? But it was just a really good 24-minute extra. So then, excuse me, I have a really bad throat. Then she was going on to chase down, but then she gets tripped up by a dog. No, she gets tripped up by a man in a cartoon, and she's limping. That's just really good. But what I really liked is that when she goes past these people, the screen goes onto them, and it just goes with photos and photos and photos of their lives and what would happen to them. And that was really good and dark. Not dark, sad. Really good and dark. For fuck's sake. Good and sad. And that was just, yeah, clever. It was funny in places, the film. It was just funny in places. And so then she goes to the place again where she gets slapped. This time she has a total go at his dad's girlfriend, and then she robs the bank. And of course then she meets him. I actually forgot. Oh, that's right. Yeah. She gets the money, and he gets some money from the market, and they're running away, and then he gets hit by an ambulance, and that was a bit sad. And then he wakes up, and he's sleeping, and if you're asking do I love you, and that was just strange. And then they were going on to, she gets another phone call, and then she's running, she gets the pictures, and she gets the idea, if she can't trust her dad, how is she going to get the money? So she goes to a bank, not a bank, she goes to a bingo, or no, sort of German casino or something. She wins about quite a lot of money, and then she meets her dad's friend, and then her dad's friend gets beaten up by those punks, implied, and then she meets her boyfriend. He is about to rob the supermarket, and then he hears her, and that was like, so close. But then he realized he's chasing the guy, the homeless man. He points the gun at him, and of course he's already wearing some good clothes. He gives him the money, the bike, but he gives him the gun, and that's all fine. That was a bit stupid, to be honest, give him the gun so he can get the money back anyway. And but then Lola runs through the streets and finds the car where his boss and Manni are talking. They have a little hug and a German kiss, and everything's all settled. And Manni walks to her, and they're just like, everything's fine, everything's done, I got the money back, and I think my job is done here. So they're walking down the street, and Manni asks, what's in the bag? And Lola asks, she doesn't say anything. She says there's some money. I don't remember what she said, but there was a really good ending. I really liked it. The soundtrack was really good. But so then, yeah, Lola reaches the supermarket, but cannot find Manni. A car then pulls up containing Manni and Ronnie, who shakes hands. Manni, no longer in the need of 100,000 marks, asks Lola what's in the bag she is carrying, only for the film to end in a freeze frame of Lola's reaction, an implicatical instant before a possible flash forward. And that was just really good. And that's right, the security guy, he suffered from a heart attack. It was just like a total three-dimensional runs, like 3 planets, 3 runs. It was a strange sort of mind of way, and of course The Simpsons made an episode of it. But that was a good film, I really enjoyed it. It was a film I really enjoyed, I just thought it was a great film. It is the first German film I've seen, and it was really good. The acting was good. I mean, I've seen in the Bourne film, and I've seen him in The Experiment, and it was a really good film, and it was just well shot. And that's it, really. Of course, for my rating, for Tom Tykwer's Run Lola Run in 1998, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10, because it was a really good film, and I just loved it. And of course, she actually had to dye her hair. I like women dyed hair. I'm so lonely. But altogether, Run Lola Run, an 8 out of 10. I really like the film. I suggest that you should watch it also. So yes, please like and subscribe, because it does me a huge favour, and I appreciate all of the support from everyone. And yeah, that's it really. Have a nice day. God bless. Stay safe. Thank you guys very much for watching my videos. It really helps, and requesting and all, so please like and request also. Yeah, thank you guys, goodbye, have a nice day.